Hey everyone!
Hey.
I've got a beautiful guest with me today. I've got my amazing little cousin, Prissha, who I've literally seen come out of the womb. So, not come out of the womb, but I've seen fresh out of the womb. So, sitting here with her today is actually mad because we're going to get into some serious convo. Not
Not
serious,
serious, just like
but
real talk. Real talk.
Yeah. Some real conversation. So, how you feeling today, Prish?
I'm a bit nervous, but honestly, like, it's fine. It's real talk, innit? Like,
Yeah. We've just got a camera here, but it's
just say it how it
normally
is. Yeah, just say it how it is.
I guess let's start with a little life update from you,
Yeah,
because I feel like a lot's happening.
I think I'm at a key point in life right now.
Yeah, that's why I want to get you on right now as well.
Just turned 18, like 2-3 weeks ago, which I guess in the grand scheme of life isn't a big thing.
No, it is.
But right now it feels like a big thing because it's like a new chapter, a lot of new possibilities.
Yeah.
And then I'm starting uni in like 2-3 weeks. So then that's a whole new chapter as well.
Yeah.
I'm starting moving out, new friends, new beginning. Well, not new friends. Obviously, I'm going to keep but like new people, new faces, new characters, new chapters.
A lot of possibilities.
I'm really scared, but we'll see how it goes.
I mean, you say you're scared, but are you excited? Is there any sort of form of excitement for what's to come, or is it
I'm
just
excited about my course.
Okay, that's good.
I'm excited to like get back into the academic world again, which I don't know. I think I've missed it a little bit. Like, or back into a productive lifestyle,
routine.
Yeah, that's it. I always say this, but I'm the type of person I really thrive on a routine. Like, it just keeps me going, keeps me together, and I think it's just good mentally.
Yeah,
like.
It
Just for your body, like for your circadian rhythm, timings, waking up, getting things done, productivity, having a timetable is just really good for you. With my course, one thing I'm really excited about is I've always enjoyed studying English, even independently. Yeah. So I'm excited to just be doing that like full time.
Okay, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
But if you're excited about your course, then that's amazing.
I think that's the main thing I'm excited about. I think in terms of the whole new character thing, I think that's what I'm the most scared of, because I don't know what I'm walking into.
And a bit of unknown.
That prospect really scares me. But I think I have like expectations, but also just things that like I wouldn't want for myself. And I just hope I don't do any of those things that I wouldn't want for myself. I just hope that I carry myself in a way that I've always wanted to carry myself in. I hope that I always keep up with the standards I've had for myself, like morals.
You don't want to lose yourself, basically.
Yeah, I don't want to lose myself in a way.
Do you feel like where your friends are here and your family are here, that's the grounding part?
Almost, yeah.
And then leaving that, you're like uprooting.
I think my friends are like a big part of who I am, and I think especially my family is too. Also, just in terms of my roles as friend and family. Yeah. Like I think everyone has a certain role within their friend group. Everyone has a certain role within their family. Yeah. What's gonna happen to me when I'm taken out of that role?
Yeah. It's a good question.
Am I just gonna let loose and be like, oh my god, not that I have to ever do anything. But
who are you now without those roles, almost?
Yeah.
Like, what role do you play if you don't have a role?
Yeah, almost, basically. Like,
yeah, that's really
like you talk about certain things with your friends, you talk about certain things with your family.
Yeah. And they also know you.
Yeah. I never have to explain myself because they know me.
Yeah, and now
the fact that I'm going to a new place with all these people who aren't going to know me, and I'm just going to be like, what if they just hate me and they don't understand why I do the things I do, why I am the way I am, why I get upset over this, why I get upset over that, why I'm happy over this, why I'm happy over that.
Yeah, I think it's uncomfortable, but it's so needed to not be understood. Like, it's so needed to just go through a period of your life where no one's just validating you and understanding you. You have to validate and understand yourself.
I don't think of it like that. I don't think of it like that. Validate, yeah.
I guess not validate yourself.
Not because, because I would admit, like, I'll say, I think every single person in this world looks towards their loved ones for a certain type of validation. Like, for your parents, you look for validation and being proud. Like, you want them to be proud of you. You want them to be happy with the person you're becoming. Like, with your friends, you seek validation and stuff that you want to be a good friend to them. You want to you want to also meet their expectations of what they think a good friend is. Then when you're in uni and when you're by yourself, you're just sort of like, who cares? I don't care what these people think of me, and you're only looking towards yourself for validation in that sense.
Yeah, so what does that validation look like?
I don't know what I validate myself over, to be honest. I don't mind being alone.
I get what you're saying.
And I don't even think the looking after myself is not the issue. Yeah. I can do that.
It's not even having your own space, it's actually creating your own space. I think that's a madness. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's one thing I'm really scared about, is how I'm gonna create that space for myself. Also, like, you are what you envision yourself to be, and you are what you present your other self, like what you present others to be as well. Like, what others think of me is how I present myself. So I think in terms of creating my own space, a big thing is like, what kind of vibe am I going to set for that space? Yeah. What kind of mindset am I going to set for that space? Even like with the first day of school, if I turn into the kind of person from the beginning who, I can do the online lectures, I can go to a bit late, I can do this a bit late, that is the tone I'm setting for the rest of uni. Yeah,
like you can become so comfortable in that space as well that you're now isolating yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is exactly where you have your space at home. There's other energies in the house, right? So you'd be like, I need to get my own space from this house, or you want to be in the house because the other energies are there, like you said with your little sister being at home and stuff. Whereas when you're creating your own space, you are the only one impacting the energy of that space.
Exactly.
You are the only one, and like
also just like with my flatmates and stuff, like good vibes, good energy. I don't want it to be negative in any way, and I don't want to set a negative tone from the beginning.
I guess I can even say from myself, having my own space, that space, I was it was my comfort zone. I became depressed in that place. I was like in depression zone mode in that place. Yeah. I was in happy mode in that place.
I've been in that position as well before, like where I just create a certain vibe for myself, and I carry that through with me no matter where I go. And I think it returns to that space, like, because you go back there and you feel it all over again.
It's crazy, yeah, because I know that space is external to you, but it's actually created from how you've been feeling inside.
Yeah, I think university is just interesting in the fact that it is a complete blank slate. I just don't.
Sorry, no, I'm really excited for you. Like this whole, it's gonna be, fear of the unknown is the best kind of fear you can have, to be honest.
That's true. It's a blessing. Fear of the unknown is such a blessing.
Because the unknown has unlimited
possibilities.
Do
you know what it is? Maybe I'm being really pessimistic in the fact that I'm really scared. I really hope I present myself in a good way. I really hope I set a good tone for myself. I really hope this, that, and the other. But that could be that honestly could be such a pessimistic mindset. And I could look back and be like, I had nothing to worry about. Like, just be me, do as it comes.
Yeah, 100%.
And it could go amazingly.
No, it will go amazingly. And like we're talking about validation. We're not seeking validation from our parents or from our siblings or from our friends.
Yeah.
You want to go there and be like, I want to make this the best experience possible.
For myself.
Yeah.
And do you know what, if you think about it, I guess in the long run, all that matters is if I come out of it and I'm proud of myself.
Yes. And like we were actually just talking about, like, this chapter is ending and you're going into a new chapter. Yeah. Like, everything is so temporary. So why are we going to
make the most of it?
Yeah. Like, knowing that you're not going to be in uni forever. So
I'm not. It's 3 years of my life.
Yeah, like this reality in this period of time, and coming to an end of a current reality. That's just a crazy thing. But
that is really sad. That is like the whole chapter's gone now. I'm never going to get that back. I have those memories, but I'm never going to get it back.
It's just like tying from what you've had in this chapter to the next chapter, is appreciating every moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
So, okay. So my question to you is, would you say you have a clear direction of what you want to do in your life?
Yeah, right now I think I do. But that's also another thing with like starting afresh, is you never know how that experience might change you as a person. It might change your goals.
Yeah.
But right now, I think I've always been quite distinct on where I want to go in life.
You have a clear path.
I know right now that the end goal is a lawyer. I know right now that the end goal is independence.
Okay.
That's a massive thing for me, is I don't want to be depending on anyone else. Like, I think it depends on the people, but a lot of people only move out when they're like in a relationship or all of that. I don't want to have to actually do that.
You want to move out now,
and I want to do it on my own terms. I don't want to just do it because I have another person helping me financially or this, that, and the other. So that's going to be my space that I worked for, that I put my effort into, and no one else helped me get there.
The no one else helping you get there part, is it just that you want to be able to rely on yourself?
Yeah, self-reliance. I think it's a big thing.
Okay, that's a big thing for you.
Self-reliance is a massive thing for me. Like, independence. Know what you're doing. Know that you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
In this life, you're never going to get anywhere without independence and self-reliance.
Yeah.
Even depending on... It doesn't even have to be depending on people for money or home or food. Even mentally.
Yeah.
You cannot be... Your mindset and your mental health cannot ever be reliant on another person. And I think that's so dangerous.
To rely on other people for...
Your mentality, yeah. You're the only person that should ever rely on... You should ever rely on for your mentality is yourself.
I hear you. And now we're just chatting about self-confidence though.
Yeah.
So how do you find yourself like building that confidence in yourself to be able to rely on yourself and to be able to talk yourself out of a negative headspace, or to be able to encourage yourself? Like, you do need your friends and you do need your family, but you're also saying like, it needs to come from me. How do you how are you planning to build that confidence, or how have you built that confidence so far?
I think so far, if I have built any of it, I mean, you're never going to know fully.
It constantly
is developing
that confidence.
And also, I'm quite young, you know. Like, I'm very young. So it's just like, I probably think, oh yeah, I've got all this self-confidence, I've got all this self-awareness.
Well, your current self-confidence, how do you feel like you've gained that?
Self-awareness, I think, for me. Knowing what makes me tick, knowing what keeps me sane, knowing what I need to avoid to maintain a certain mental health, knowing what's going to help me. Self-awareness.
Self-awareness, like, are you having conversations with yourself? Are you having conversations with your friends? Or is it everything you're experiencing? Like, where are you getting your self-awareness from?
I think life experiences.
Okay.
I think you're put in situations and it just teaches you so much about yourself. And then with that comes self-awareness, and then with that also comes self-reliance.
Okay.
Because when you're put through those experiences, that's when you're hit with the reality of, I don't want to depend on anyone else.
Yeah.
I don't want to rely on someone for my mental health. And then, because if at the end of the day,
you don't want your happiness to come from anywhere else.
Yeah, the only thing that will ever be a constant in your life is yourself.
That's very true. We're talking about temporary things.
Yeah, this is everything.
What's permanent is this.
Yeah. Like, so yourself is the biggest you are the biggest investment you will ever put in yourself.
So true, Prish.
Like, that's just it. Like, you're the biggest investment, and
like, really deep that though. Like, let's take a moment.
That's why, make
that part.
That's why I think self-reliance is so... Someone could die the next day, and if your mental health is relying on that person, like, you're so screwed.
Yeah. And if your mental health is relying on anything else outside of you, there could be a day where everything is gone. Everything is removed from your life.
Like, houses burn all the time.
Yeah.
Like, things get destroyed. Things in this life where there's love, there's war, like, things come and go.
Yeah.
Everything is temporary, and I think whilst you do have to appreciate it in the moment, and whilst...
Yes.
Obviously, things are going to have a big impact in your life. Everyone's going to have a big impact. Your family, friends, experiences. And they're going to shape who you are, but you also shape who you are. But they shape who you are because of how you are allowing it.
Yeah. Like, you're the first gate to anything that happens.
Yeah. There's things you let in, there's things you don't, there's things you block out, there's things you're okay with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think for me, self-awareness is a massive thing.
Okay, so your goals in life is to be independent, be able to rely on yourself.
Yeah. And I think the two main things is that, like, get to my job aspirations, which, like, I think a lot of people in this life are like, do what you love, which is so true.
Yeah.
But maybe I am pessimistic in the way where I'm just like, financial security is really important to me.
But so if you're saying, oh, it's not about doing what you love, but financial security, what makes you want to go towards law?
Because I think it's the best of both worlds for me.
Right. That's what we look for, right?
Yeah. that's the best of both worlds for me: financial security and doing what I love. And for me personally, that's where law fits in.
Okay, so going to like your purpose or your mission of wanting to be a lawyer, also have that self-confidence and rely on yourself. How do you feel? Yeah, this is going back to the roles, but how do you feel you play a part in other people's lives? Like, where do you fit in this world?
That's
almost is a mad question.
That's an insane question.
So, where do you fit in wanting of what you want to bring to this world?
That's the thing, also, when I am so young, is like my roles will change so much as I go through life.
Yeah.
I think right now, my roles, like, as a person, I think my role right now is to look out for myself.
Okay.
I think it varies from life. And I think when I'm with my friends, my role is to look out for myself and to look out for them and just be a pillar that like they can go to if they need me.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to family, my role is almost to look out for everyone else. Yeah. I think that's the difference to me. I think with my friends, I can be myself a lot more. I can look out for myself and look out for them.
Yeah.
I think when I'm with family, I kind of forget myself a little bit.
Yeah, it's two different roles. So friendship is like being a friend. Family is being, what role are you?
I think the role, and I think, do you know what it is? I think with friendships, you're given the freedom to discover your role. I think with family, your role is given to you.
That's so true. That's very, very true. Like, do I just drop the mic there? Because, yeah, I guess we'll go into that. We're both middle child. Yeah. We're both middle sisters. We both have an older sister, and then we have a younger sibling. I've got a younger brother.
I've got a younger sister. 3 girls.
Being a middle child, being a middle sister, being a younger sister but an older sister, how does that feel? And like, how does that shape who you are?
I think it's privilege. Like, it's a blessing, but it's also a piss take at the same time in my life.
If I say it's such a blessing to be of service, it's such a blessing to be the middleman. It's such a blessing to be able to get along with everyone. I'm like,
I don't agree.
But it's a lot of pressure. And I've taken a step down from the pressure. Now that I'm older,
that's the thing. I think
I've taken a step down.
I think I've taken a step up.
Yeah, when I was younger, I played a big. I really played the middle child. Like, not played the middle child, but that was my role. And I think middle children are very independent as well. The older one is like,
well, this is just like, maybe this is my opinion and my family, but I would say I'm the most independent.
I'm the most independent, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it is me.
But I think that's a middle child thing.
I think it's a middle child thing. You're left to your... I think this could just be me. This could just be my opinion. But I think in family life, like, the middle child is always the one who's just expected to get on with it.
Yeah.
They're expected to just take what's given to them, take the consequences of other people's issues, and just move on.
Yeah. Be a mediator. Be you are the compromised child.
That's the perfect word.
You don't demand. You don't.
I am the compromised child. Like, yeah. If other people have issues, the consequences might just end up on me. But I can't really do anything about it.
But from that's become like a life goal now. Like, I want to be independent. Like, do you think
it shaped me? Exactly.
Yeah, it shaped you.
And that family life is where I got the self-awareness thing from, which is where I got my experience from, which is where I got the reliance thing.
Yeah.
And it does shape my goals, because now I know exactly what I don't want to be like. I know what I do want to be like, and I know what I I think it played a big role in knowing what I deserve for myself.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you right now, if me and my older sister weren't sisters, we'd hate each other.
I wouldn't hate.
No, we wouldn't.
We just wouldn't have been.
We wouldn't. Okay, that's a lie. We wouldn't hate each other,
but we would have. We never different friendship groups.
We never would have known each other, because we never would have. There would be no reason for us to talk to one another. We're so different.
Yeah. So that's definitely a blessing. I'm not gonna lie. To be friends with someone that you wouldn't actually be friends with, and you have to tolerate each other, and you have to get along.
I think having a sister changes so much about you.
That is character shaping. For real.
Like, it's character development, because it's like living with your opposite.
I thought you were gonna say living with your op. I was gonna be like.
No.
Shout out Dashi. We love Dashi.
Yeah, that's I do love you. I do realise I love you. I really do.
Yeah, I hear you.
But no,
living with someone that comes from a completely different place and mindset.
Do you know what it is? Like, because living with your opposite, it turns you into the person you are.
100. Character building.
She is what I'm not, and I am what she's not. And that is a massive part of character development because that shapes your personality trait.
Yeah.
I'm loud, she's quiet, and if she was also loud, I wouldn't be.
Yeah. And I just think, like, what is life if you only chat to people that you like and you only just make your friends and get along with your friends?
You need people who aren't like you in order to understand where you go wrong, in order to understand where you go right, in order to understand...
You need a different perception, a perspective. But you're also a role model and a big sister. So
and it's difficult. It's difficult because there's so much stuff that, like, I don't hold back from. I do what I want and I'm going to live the life I'm set for at this age.
Yeah.
But you got to think, how is that making me look towards my little sister? How is that giving her a perception of what life should be like? And how to go about life.
You feel like being outspoken and standing by the things that you want to do, which is how you are. Like, you're very much outspoken, say it how it is, going to do what you want to do. Do you feel like, do you see that as a bad thing? Or do you ever feel like, oh, maybe I need to stop this?
I never thought it was a bad thing with me.
Okay.
Sometimes when she's so outspoken, I'm just like, damn.
Oh, you're like, oh, did she get that from me?
Yeah.
Like, are you saying that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's awareness of when to use it in certain situations.
Okay, got you. Do you feel like you have, like...
I've always been like that since I was a kid.
Do you feel like you've built that awareness of when...
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I was so outspoken when I was a kid. I still am now. And I said a lot of things when I was a kid and I still do now. Like, I'll still say it how it is.
Yeah.
But I think right now, and this only comes with age, that I didn't have when I was younger, is in what situations do you use that openness in?
Yeah.
And what situations do you not? Because it's not always right.
Okay. So you've learned when to be outspoken and when it's not going to be received right, or because I don't see yourself ever holding back.
I don't hold back. But it's the way you say it.
Okay.
And I think that's something that comes with age. Like, I get perceived wrong a lot of the time just because I'll say things and I won't realise how I'm saying it.
Yeah.
But I think it's part of growing up.
It's so interesting because I always
finding yourself in yourself.
I always think, like, do you change yourself? That's what makes you you. So do you change yourself to accommodate to social norms? Because it is social norms.
Honestly,
to not be outspoken and not offend anyone by your truth. Like, why is your truth offending anyone else? They can take it if they want to, or they can reject it if they want to. But then does that mean you keep your mouth shut because social norms means you have to be, like, agreeable and like I don't know, that's a tough one because I feel like I'm quite an agreeable person. Like, I might have a controversial view, but I am an agreeable person. But Prish, I love you and I don't think you should change at all, but you are less agreeable. You could come with a harsh point of view. You could be savage.
That is me. I'll own it.
I feel like that's been a challenge for you in this life.
Yeah, definitely have. Growing up, especially, because again, love you, Dashi. I do. But because she was never like that, and because we are opposites in that sense, it always kind of reflected so bad on me.
Have you ever felt that pressure that you need to conform? Or you need to change who you truly are to
I think that was a massive thing when I was a kid. For me, it was always the comments of why is she so loud? Why is she saying that? She's a kid. Like, she's a kid. Like,
yeah, and I think you were a kid. Like,
no, exactly. It was like she's a kid, so why is she sharing her opinion with all of these adults?
Okay, I guess, like, knowing the time and space to speak.
Yeah, stuff like
that, which
is
hard to know when you're 8.
Not even 8. I'm talking like 5, 4, 3 onwards.
How do you feel? And now
as soon as I could speak.
This question is about freedom. And the question is, what does freedom mean to you or look like to you? And do you think it's even a real concept and something that can be achieved?
I think you're ever going to get freedom in this life.
You'll never?
Never.
Why do you say that?
Everyone is always chained down by something.
Okay.
When you're a kid, it's your parents. When you're at my stage, it's like the next
Career development.
Yeah, career development is where I'm at right now. That's chaining me out from freedom. Like, I could go travel the world. If I wanted to, travel the world whenever I wanted to. Money is something withholding your freedom.
Yeah.
You can never do whatever you want to do. Never. Ever.
As long as you have responsibilities and maybe a role to play in this life,
you're never going to be free. Even people are like, oh, when I'm an adult, I'll be so free, do whatever you want. Freedom doesn't only mean do whatever you want.
What does it mean to you?
I think freedom is doing whatever you truly want in that moment without thinking of anyone else, and that's never going to be a thing.
But why would freedom not involve anyone else? Like, why can't freedom involve other people?
I guess it comes down to what kind of view you have for your life, what you want for your life, and what you perceive freedom to be.
Yeah, because like we can't live alone, right? How dead would life be if we didn't have our family and we didn't have our friends? Yeah, that's the thing.
You can't always live alone, but as long as you're not living alone, freedom's not a concept.
As long as we're chained to others.
Yeah, freedom. When you're a parent,
yeah, definitely,
your freedom is attached to your kids. When you're married, I would say that your freedom's attached to your husband, but like your freedom's attached to a significant other.
Your freedom is dependent on the people in your life.
Yeah,
I'm saying. But can you have freedom? Your freedom that involves your freedom
for like a few hours at a time. I'd say
that involves your freedom.
You can have freedom.
Mum,
I think you can have freedom for a day until reality comes back.
Freedom to you means no responsibilities.
I think so.
Okay.
Do whatever you want without thinking of other people, without thinking of how is this going to affect my life, without thinking, do I have the finances to be able to do this? What's going to happen when I get home?
You can do whatever you want.
Do whatever I want, no repercussions. Just whatever I want.
No repercussions is crazy. Because
that's what freedom is to me. But also, I don't even think freedom's worth all that, because I see people moving such a madness. They're clearly free.
Okay.
They're doing whatever they want. Their parents won't care what time they get back, when they get back. Yeah. Their parents aren't going to scold them for it.
Okay.
But I think freedom is such a dangerous concept, because then I look at those kind of people and I'm just like, you're just streaking through life. Like, you have nothing to work for, nothing to aim towards, nothing to your life except fun. There's no stability, there's no responsibilities. That's why I think freedom is just such an illusioned concept.
Interesting. I think you need to have balance. Freedom, too much freedom will make you go wild.
Too much freedom, you take it for granted and then you kind of forget what freedom even is.
So true. And I think
because that's your life now.
Yeah. And freedom is
that's not even being free. That's just you waking up and doing everything you do the other day. Like, you only feel the freedom when it's a foreign concept to you. Like, if you're working every single day and then Saturday is your free day.
Yeah, you can only really understand what freedom is.
Yeah.
By being not free.
Yeah. Like, and then Saturday is your day where you let loose and go out with your friends and you feel that's what I envision freedom to be.
Okay.
Freedom isn't like, people assume freedom to be like a long period concept that you have for a long period of time. Like, when I'm 21, I'm gonna have my freedom. I'm gonna be able to do this, that, and like the other.
Got you, yeah. But it's not like completely free, but there is a percentage of freedom involved. Now you are more free than you were in a different stage in your life.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I think you're only going to appreciate it.
Is freedom a feeling then?
Yeah, but then that's exactly what freedom is, isn't it? It's
that feeling of being free.
It's that feeling where it's just like you're in a moment and you're with your friend and you're laughing and you just think to yourself, I could say anything in this moment with my people and they'd understand me. I could go on a walk right now if I wanted to. I could go to a party right now if I wanted to. I could go to central London get some food. That's what it means to be free, but you're not going to get that every day.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, to be completely free.
And I wouldn't want it every day, because then I would lose that feeling.
Lose that appreciation for what it means to be free. I think, I believe we need to be mentally free. Like, maybe your responsibilities in this physical life exist, but mentally you need to be free from lower thoughts of like insecurities and like just negative talk is what chains us in our mind. I think when you're free in your mind, then like I feel like your reality feels a bit more free, even though you're playing these responsibilities and you're playing these roles. You're free in doing that. Like, you actually want to do that. If you're doing these roles and you don't want to do it, then I think in your mind you're not free. Like, if you were going to uni but you really didn't want to, then you're not free. Do you know what I mean? But if you're going to uni and that's a responsibility that you want to do, it's a form of freedom.
That is, mentally, I'm free in making my own choices.
Yes, exactly. You can choose. This sounds so mad, but you can choose to be like, but my family, they're causing me too much stress. I want to be free. You can make that decision if you wanted to.
You're choosing to be with your family, and you know it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be hard, but you know that's
you would rather that.
You also, not even you would rather that, because that's not mentally free. If you're given two options and you're like, this is the better option, that's not mentally free.
No, if you're given two options and you're like,
mentally free is when there's, well, this is what I think. Mentally free is when there's like unlimited possibilities, and you know there's unlimited possibilities.
But there is unlimited possibilities while meeting your responsibility. I think so, because you've chosen that responsibility.
You've chosen that responsibility, but if that specific responsibility is only like one of three options.
No, because I wouldn't want to, like, let's say I would say I want complete freedom, so I'm going to let go of my responsibilities with my family. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't feel free. I would feel like I want to play that responsibility with my family. Otherwise, because
who am I as a person?
Yeah, like that gives me, and like that choice allows me to be free in other like in my life, if that makes sense. Like your choice.
You know what? Yeah, I get that.
Like it's a different perception.
But then that's also just like, that comes down to how much your family impacts you as a person.
100%.
So that comes back to the like, original point at the start of the video. It's just like, how much does your family impact your like character development and your choices in life and 100%. Your role in life?
And actually, it goes back to what you're saying. Like, is ultimate freedom really what you want to desire? Is that something that we should desire?
I don't think ultimate freedom is not something you want. I mean,
you're not going to face. Yeah.
Then you're not living. You're not living life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Ultimate freedom
could mean chaos, basically.
Ultimate freedom could basically just lead to wasting your life.
Yeah, it's true.
And then you lose everything. You lose appreciation for it. You lose your morals. You lose your timetable, your routine.
Yeah.
And then you're
which is what you were saying, like you actually enjoy having that routine.
Yeah.
That's a bit mad.
I guess what people perceive as freedom ultimately comes down to their goals in life.
Yeah, and I think
if you're someone like me where it's just like independence, financial stability, those it sounds like sad roles in life, and it sounds like sad aspirations.
No, you want to be secure. You don't. Yeah. You want to be secure in your life.
But then also, like, I know that if I have those things, I can have freedom in that.
Yeah,
it's the little things
you're
in
actually working towards freedom.
Yeah,
in some aspects of your life, other aspects of your life, you're not going to have freedom.
Yeah, I think. Like, you're not, like, freedom's withheld by stuff like financial stability.
Yeah. And there's things that we can control about freedom.
Yeah.
Like we can get more freedom by getting in control of those things. And other things we just can't get freedom over.
But also, I wouldn't want freedom every single day.
Yeah, I hear you.
I want to appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to appreciate it if I work hard for what I have.
Yeah. We're going to end it there. Thank you so much, Prish. I'm really excited for you to like watch this back after you started uni.
That is like, because we spoke a lot about it. So it's like, how is it going to change?
Like maybe in a year's time, you'll be like, because I think when you're younger, you grow a lot faster. Like I will see a toddler. And then, like, it's been 6 months and they look completely grown so much. They're now walking, they got more hair. But in 6 months with me, I'm literally the same. Do you know what I mean? But the younger you are, the growth happens kind of faster. So your growth in the next year, especially with new experience and walking into the unknown, is going to be immense. And it's going to be so exciting. And hopefully have you back on here.
Hopefully.
To chat with, like, your new
I had a lot of fun.
But thank you for jumping on. Thanks.